Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Losers Bracket Final here in the Astro Circuit Season 4 Finals. Brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by Astro. I'm Myksta, joined by Lockdog. And in this series, we have Immunity taking on Luney. Luney being the team from the winners bracket that did lose in the winners bracket final. Immunity having to win a couple of games to get to this stage. Both ready and keen to get into this domination freight. Map number 1, Lockdog. Who you tipping to take it out?
It's hard to go past Immunity when the only match I've seen so far, they won against Envy by over 80 points. So I'm going to go with them, but Luney, they are an extremely good side. So we will see what happens off the break really here. Not a lot in terms of play on towards that B flag. Both teams just sitting off it, trying to get 2-3 downs to try and make a push on it, but both teams just slowly picking off kills, but neither able to make anything really important happen. But Naked now pushing down to that A flag, trying to get that split cap.
Yeah, he's going to be trying to make something happen there I actually thought he was going to turn around and actually take out the player over in Bags, but he wasn't able to do so. You're going to be seeing Shocks actually push on down over into one, push it up rather, as he's on the higher level. He's going to see one out of there. He's going to go ahead and pick off the kill. You're going to be seeing the B flag still neutralized, and both teams still with one flag of their own. B flag now starting to get captured, and the team of Luney is now need to push up from containers, but two players from Immunity might say otherwise. Will they be able to make anything happen? Buzzer takes down one, Excite takes down Buzzer though. Shocks is here just waiting and taking down one of his own as well.
Yeah, as I said, you needed a 3 down to try and make a play onto that B flag, and that's exactly what Immunity did. And it forced Luney back to their spawn. They got the B control now, Immunity, and they should be able to hold on to this one for quite a while. It is one of those maps that once you get that B control, it's very, very hard to break, really, if you're on the other team. You can't just run in there and just capture it like it, say, a strike zone. It is not really. We'll see if they can do it. They've got a couple of kills now. They've got to push out. They are taking C to try and split the Immunity defense, and it looks like they've been able to get that split cap. So now is their chance to try and get control of B, and it looks like they might be making a play. It's just a bit slow here from Luney so far.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing what Lakey can. No, Lakey's going to die. Luna's going to die. Paranoia, will you die? Will you stay alive? Excite will take down one. Shocks will take down Excite. Currently, he's just rotating around. His team is going to be spawning over there with him, but Immunity are over on A, trying to get that captured back for them. Of course, they still have B control, but Paranoia wants to go on down to B himself. He was going to get taken down by Fighter, but Fighter's going to get taken down by Lakey as Lakey rotates over to get the assist on another player.
Yeah, Lakey's just pushed in. He got taken down. Shocks nade straight onto B. Just saved their team from losing that B flag. The Luney would have been able to take that one if it wasn't for that nade. But beautiful play there by Shocks, and Immunity can continue to build this lead that they have. They did get split cap for quite a while, which brought the margin back, but it's currently 9 points in favour of Immunity, and they really look strong with Fighter getting a nice double there on Lakey and Luna. Going for the third, will pick it up before getting taken down just at the split second after he got the kill. Jump on board with Shocks now, see what he can do. He's just sitting top white, trying to get those nades off. No, he's going to cancel that stun, sees one down. They're going to go for a long-range nade now, gets the tags, gets the kill with the Semtex. And Immunity just holding onto this B flag beautifully, and their setup is just unbreakable.
You say that now, but it still can possibly be done in the future. Of course, 68 points to 52 is the current scoreline. Just transitioned over a little bit there, but they do have the lead. We'll see if they'll be able to hold it. They can actually pushing on down. You mentioned about being unbreakable at this stage. If they can get into this neutralization, it can be just crucial for them to just stay alive. You know, he will get the neutral, so that now they need to waste an extra player. Just sit back and cap that flag. And Immunity is just having constant control of those A and B flags. Nade's going to be going out. Kill's going to be trading. And currently, I mean, in terms of kills and deaths, they're not that far apart, but the Luney side, they're dying more than they're killing at the moment. Or capturing.
Yeah, and that's a real problem when you're trying to get the kills around mid, because you've got to get 2-3 downs at least to try and make a play on B, and unfortunately they haven't been able to do so far in this match. They try to go on now, but it's a little bit too late. Only 9 seconds left as Buzzo will pick up a nice double just to stop him from doing anything on that B flag. And it looks like it's going to be almost a 30-point margin here at the end. Make it 29 points. 92 to 63 at half-time here in the domination. And Immunity, that was all from getting that early 3 down, getting the B control, and not losing it for practically the entire game. So it's an important flag. As soon as you get that B flag at the start, then you're in the box seat to take out the map. And I think if Immunity get that B flag again, then they should be able to walk away with this one, because their setup was, as I said, pretty much unbreakable.
29-point lead that they currently have. I mean, it definitely does show for something. But Luney, they got to start this half off with a bang. They got to make something happen. You do have the players from their team actually pushing on down, trying to get a couple of shots on. They see one Immunity player right outside of Bottles. They'll be able to pick him off. Lakey, Paranoia, and Paranoia again get the kills needed to be able to try and capture this B flag. They should be able to get this successfully. Now they're forcing Immunity to spawn back over the containers. Will they be able to pick off these kills? Paranoia did drop, but Lakey and I believe one other member of Luney is there to try and pick off these kills and stop Immunity from pushing forward over onto this B side. Lakey will take down one, but he's in a very open position and he gets easily picked off, but Excite is there to try and just hold that B flag for his team.
Yeah, hopefully the team of Looney Tunes can hold this B flag a bit longer and just make sure that they're able to come back into this one, because they did get dominated quite badly in the first half. But Immunity, they're not going to let them have it easy, and they're going to continue to push and put pressure on Looney Tunes and try and take this map out as convincingly as possible.
We'll see what Fighter can do on your screens at the moment. Pushing on down, managing to cap that B flag, and then rotating around outside of rolls. 111 to 85 is the current score. And you're going to be seeing him push on down into fire. Not just checking everywhere, just see if he can find anyone. Or remote on now for you, War, as he sees two coming down to his right. Unfortunately, wasn't able to make anything happen there. Excite will get dropped also, as Lakey, once he does see one in green, he'll be able to pick off the kill. The call out will happen there from Buzzard though, so they know to look in that direction. Trying to get a couple of shots out over onto Grim, but they weren't able to get to him as he jumped on over, and he picks off another kill. Taking down Fighter, trying to secure this B flag now. Nade's going to be going out. He will stun. No, actually, didn't stun any of them. And Buzzard was able to take him down.
Yeah, it was. Unfortunately, my controllers decided to DC, so I'll have to hand it over to you until I can find this charger.
That's always a good sign. I mean, controllers DC. That's what you want in life.
It is.
For when you cast Call of Duty. But Paranoia over on this B flag, trying to get this capture. One Immunity players right in front of him, but he wasn't unfortunately able to capture that B flag. B flag is now still neutralized. We'll jump on board with the Immunity squad. However, Shocks 22 and 12, make that 23. Make that 23 and 13 then. As he does get taken down, actually thought he was actually going to get that double kill, which he didn't. Unfortunately, you know, what can you do? As you have Naked getting a couple of shots on, he'll be able to take down one. There's another one over on the containers. He's going to get taken down. Fighter will take down one before getting stunned. He's just trying to backpedal out, but he will get taken down. Lakey and Shocks will take down those. Paranoia and Excite will take down one each, and Naked will take down Lakey. You now see them pushing on down over into the top of Files. Paranoia, will he be able to take out any Immunity players in the process? Is about to... No, the Immunity player didn't even turn in that direction. And that has allowed Paranoia to go ahead and pick off those kills. Go back over to this B side and then get taken down shortly after. Shocks is about to hit his 30 bomb here with 90 seconds remaining. I'm sure he'll be able to hit one more kill left in this one. Naked and Fighter being able to pick off kills in that contest, with Paranoia taking down Naked. Currently 29-14 with 2 caps is Shocks. Closest in terms of kills would be Naked on 19 to 17 with 4 caps. For the other team, it would be Excited 21 to 21. And Lockdog, how's that controller going?
It's not looking good at this stage, to be honest.
That is never a good sign indeed. We'll see what will come out of it though, as you have Naked still over in fire. Trying to get a couple of shots on down, as you will actually have Shocks currently just No, Fighter's actually going to go ahead with the double kill. Shox is going to get a single. Will he get the second one there? No, he won't. He'll actually get taken down before he could. And you're going to be seeing the team of Immunity once again pushing on down. You got Naked try. I thought he was actually trying to go for a lunge for a minute. And Shox has hit his 30 bomb, 32 kills currently, and counting. Fighter and Shox both pick off kills there in that contest. Making another for Shox. Luna has a swap over to him. Dies. Lakey will have one right in front as he takes him down, but with 15 seconds remaining in this one, it's fairly safe to say that Immunity have taken this one out and will lead so far in the series.
Yeah, it looks like they have really just come out and continued their form from that last match, as I finally find some batteries to go into that controller. But
Who uses batteries nowadays?
Well, I don't usually, but I can't find the charge cable, so, you know, you got to make do with what you've got. But Shox, 35 and 18 with 2 caps. The dominant player in that half, Naked with the 4 caps, most caps for the game, and 20 kills, 20 deaths. So went even and did his job there, as did all the players from Immunity. Luney Chins did put up a good fight, but unfortunately just too strong in the end. Their Immunity, that's the first map down in this losers bracket final. We're going to be right back after this short break with a search and destroy, so don't go anywhere. More action right after this.
suspect has been meticulously crafted by natural selection as an essential element to our survival. Long summers, mild winters, rich harvests, plentiful game. None of them last forever.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in map number 2 of the losers bracket final between Team Immunity and Luney Chids. Currently 1-0 up to the Immunity squad. And we also did have quite a good performance by the Immunity squad, to say the least. It's S&D Octane at the current time. We have the attacking round in favour of Luney Chids, as we had Paranoia with the scope try his luck. Will Luna be able to change anything different? That is the question. He has the bomb in hand. Full map up there on your screen, as he'll be able to actually pick off the kill on Fighter, making it into a 3v3 situation. Currently wants to rotate down over to the bomb. He's edging closer and closer towards it, but you know, he isn't doing too much at the current time. You actually do have one of the players Excite actually on the mid container, just trying to see if he can spot one, and he does, but he won't be able to actually pick off the kill. And now it's forced the team of Luney Chids to have to push on forward, and 2 kills straight like that. Shocks are naked, going quick and easy to be able to take out the round just like that. And unfortunately my co-caster is unable to connect to this game, but that is okay, because we are all here to he's there for moral support. That is what he's there for. It is 1-0 to
Seems to be my main role.
It is. I mean, you are still there, so that is always the bright side. But it is now Immunity's attacking round, so we'll jump on board with them. You got Fighter wanting to go on down to the B bomb with the bomb in hand. He's just going to be checking that around. Oracle mode on for you all. Luna will be actually able to take down the Shocks, and now Fighter's going to be like, okay, you know what? Can I see what? Can I not? Will I go for this bomb plant? Will I not? Will he just sit there staring at the bomb? Yes, he will, because it's exactly what he is doing at the moment. Now we'll start this bomb being planted. 3 players left alive for the team of Immunity, though, as they do back on out of there after the Naked does take down 1 kill on Luna. It actually makes it a double, taking down Paranoia. Excite and Lakey now need to make something happen, as one's looking over the bus step and the other one's looking over bottom motel. He will be able to pick off that kill. Fails the jump on the side, and Excite will now need to go down into bottom motel to see if he can spot one and get a couple of kills with the 20 seconds that do remain. Fighter will take down Lakey. This is the last one alive, and he won't be able to get the kill there. And you'll see him get it taken down. Immunity with the 2-0 lead. As you now see, Buzzard still yet to die, the only one yet to die in the game here. 3-0 in the current game. 2-2 for Luna currently in terms of kills and deaths. Currently one of the only half his team have actually got a kill so far in the 2 rounds that have passed. But S&D on Octane is progressing with Luna with the bomb, pushing on down. He wants to go once again to this B side. One thing that we generally don't see very often is an A side push. So it'll be interesting to see if one will actually get pushed on out this time around. We'll still have Excite over on the bus depot. He's got 2 Immunity players right next to him as he pushes on down. He'll take down one. Can he go for the second? No, he didn't notice the play down below, and he will get taken down. But 3v3 situation. They now find themselves in. Luna still with the bomb. He's going to want to go on forward to the bomb, maybe. Buzzard takes down 1. Buzzard takes down 2. Buzzard wants the 3rd, but he won't get it. Fighter will take him. And that'll be a 3-0 scoreline. Leading is Immunity, halfway there to taking out map number 2. Let's see if they'll be able to keep it going strong, though. Fighter on the round in the kill cam seems to think so. We'll see what they'll be able to do in this next round. Here, we'll see what Naked will be able to do. as he'll be pushing on to the top of club with the bomb. You actually do have his teammate pushing on down. That is Fighter over to Mech. Shox will get the knife kill on Luna as Paranoia takes down Buzzin with the scope. He's looking out in all the right places. He actually has one right next to him, but Fighter is going to push on down. He's going to decide to go outside, look over to the top of Mech, and he will be able to actually pick up the kill there, taking down Excitable. Not sure exactly what Excite was seeking there, but Shox will take down one as well. So now currently the last one alive is Paranoia as he takes it down. Shox currently taking out 2 people in this round. Has the scope in hand as well as the Vector, I believe. So he's going to be looking around over into club, see if he can spot anyone. 2 players from Immunity have pushed on over to this A side, so they're going to be wanting to get this bomb down. We'll see if they'll be able to go ahead and do so. The bomb, yes, has been planted. And now Paranoia left in a 1v2 situation, plus the defuse needing to go his way. We'll see if that will be a possibility here. Players one in the back of the spawn. They're just hiding in the corner next to the fallen bricks. The other one in the top of Mac, and he does see one there. He does see, I believe it was Fighter in that back corner. We'll see for sure right here. No, it is actually going to be Naked. Fighter will pick off the kill though, and that'll be 4-0 so far. Immunity just on a clean sweep so far, not dropping a single round. Currently in this next round, we'll be seeing the attacking round go to Luney. Chin's Paranoia changing classes, so leaving spawn a little bit late there. Luna going to be looking over with the hybrid scope, going to try and pick off one, gets tagged. Oh, nearly gets taken out. Luckily he jumped to the side. Nade's going to be going out as well as they go on over onto the B side. 1 kill happens, 2 kills happens, Shox gets the double. Fighter will take down 1, and Excite will be the last one alive. Nade out over into nothing, it seems. He wasn't able to pick off any tags with that, but he won't see the 1-2 behind the Humvee, and he will get taken down. Immunity just continuing their dominance over onto the S&D variant, and you see it represented right there, 5-0 right now, as you'll see. Currently, the last round potentially of this game coming on up. We'll see what he can do about it as well. The Luney side, will they be able to get at least a round for themselves? As Naked will actually stun himself there in that one. That wasn't very too good for him as Fighter pushes on down and gets 1 kill. Buzzin takes down Fighter in a little bit of friendly fire as he was trying to take out an opposing player. 2 players left up for Luney Chins. And you actually do see one of the bomb. No, Shox doesn't see him. Shox doesn't see. We see the outline quite clearly right there, but Shox doesn't. He turns back around and will be able to pick off the kill. Now the last one alive is Lakey in a 1v2 situation right now. He is up against 2 players. Make that just 1. 1v1 as he takes down Shox. The bomb will go on down to the A-bomb. And it will now proceed to be planted. Lakey now knows it, so he now needs to rotate over. Naked needs to put himself in a great position. A 6-0 sweep will be a great momentum boost coming into map number 3 when they would be, if that does happen, a 2-0 lead up. As you will see Lakey now just trying to check everywhere, trying to see if he can make anything happen out of it. He's just going to be turning around the corner. The player's going to be straight to his right. He's going to poke on out. He's not going to see him. He's not going to check it. Naked will take that one out, and that'll be a 6-0 sweep to the team of Immunity right here in this search and destroy on Octane. Naked taking out that kill on that round-ending kill cam. That's going to be the map done and dusted as we'll be going on to the Blitz with Immunity being 2-0 up in the series. Only 1 more map and they will take on Curse in the grand final. 1 more map loss and the Luney Chin side will be forced to go home with 3rd place. Of course, still quite admirable, quite a good result. Still in the money. They will take home $250 and they'll unfortunately have to settle with that if they do lose another map. We'll see how things go. We'll take a short break, swap posts and whatnot. We'll be back soon with map number 3. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to potentially the final map in the loser bracket final between Team Immunity and Luney Chins here in the ASTRO Circuit Season 4 Finals, brought to you by CyberGamer, powered by ASTRO and Myksta. Finally joining me once again is the emotional support, Lockdog. How's it going?
It's to be back in the game. That's always a positive
It's a working
thing.
controller, I hope.
Yes, a working controller and charge kit, which is good to see. As we jump back onto Freight again. We saw a domination on this just not so long ago, and we're back on it for a blitz. So we will see whether Immunity can continue their dominance over Luney Chins, or whether Luney Chins can come back and make a bit of a match out of this one. And it looks like Luney Chins have been able to run in the first cap of the game, and maybe start to get a little bit of momentum back from that 6-0 loss that they were on the receiving end of in that search and destroy.
So that's actually going to be trying to get his second cap in, and he will be able to do so. Skipping a little bit on my screen as well. I mean, he's not having the best connection from what we can see here on our ends, but you know, the rest of his team seems fine. Yet he's still got 2 caps in so far. Just got his first death as well. Paranoia will get another cap at Immunity. Still haven't been able to really do too much in terms of caps. They've got a couple of players there being taken down, and right now, Naked will also get dropped. You also do have Paranoia getting taken, but the score is 3-0 in favour of Luney Chins. They've started off to a great start here in this Blitz on Freight.
They have 3-0, and they're defending well as well. Immunity unable to get through to any real dominant positions. Naked was around that left side. He did go underground, but was shut down pretty quickly and was unable to get any real control of the spawns. And that really did help Luney Chins continue their, I guess, their captures going forward as Paranoia does jump in. Top Brewery looks like he's going to go down, try and get a cap in. He's going to slide through, and that's going to be 4-0 in favour of Luney Chins after the first 2 minutes of this blitz. And I didn't see this one coming after the 6-0 in the search and destroy and the dominance of Immunity.
We'll see what will happen. There's still plenty of time remaining in this game for things to turn around, but I mean,
another one.
Luney Chins, cap after cap so far. 2 for Paranoia, 1 for Lakey. They just don't want to stop it. Immunity just can't make anything happen. They're just being forced to have to go back and pick off for a couple of kills, and Naked will take down 1, Buzzer takes down another, and finally it seems that they'll get their first cap in on the board by the one you'd expect not to get any caps, Buzzer.
Yeah, Buzzo doesn't usually venture too far up the map in Blitz, but seems like he thought, well, if his teammates aren't going to do it, he's got to do it himself, and that's exactly what he's done. He's got the first cap in for his team as Luna now trying to push in and get a cap here. Will pick up Shocks with a beautiful headshot, slide through, and that makes it 6-1 after 3 minutes, and Luney Chins really turning it on here. Immunity maybe just taking it a little bit easy after the dominance that they've had, and Lakey just with a sneaky little knife on Naked kills Fighter, I believe that was, and almost gets the cap but gets taken down just before it, but allows his teammates to get control of the brewery, and there's another cap going through. A minute 40 left on the clock, and Immunity, they're just in a bit of a hole.
It does seem to be the case now, doesn't it? 7-1. The current score is with 90 seconds remaining in this first half. Because once the sides swap, we might see the same sort of dominance from the Immunity side as well. Luney Chins could just keep it going from both. But, I mean, at the moment, something's working for Luney Chins. They just need to build off this, keep the momentum going, and take out this map to put one on the board here in this series. So far, Naked pushing on down, just turning around the corners. Spots one, and gets the cap.
Yeah, the impressive thing I've seen with the Luney Chins performance so far is not just the fact that they've got 7 caps in the first half as Luna picks up a knife there on Fighter, but they've only let 3 caps through, and 2 of those have been in the last 30 seconds. But their defense has been just as solid as their attack, and Immunity just weren't able to get any continuity going. And there we see yet another cap go through for the Luney Chins. Looks like Luna's just going to sit in this spot here. He's going to get another cap, no doubt, because they're not going to see him. He's going to run through. That's 9-4. 5 caps in the lead are Luney Chins, and it just doesn't look like Immunity really have any answers here in the first half. Maybe they'll be able to swap it around in the second half, but if 4 down goes down, they might be able to snag one more before the halftime break. And it looks like, yeah, 4 points will be the difference.
Going to be seeing them actually trying to go in for another. Buzzard's going to get one before getting taken down. Naked now, last left alive. Will he be able to run in the cap? He could have. The players just, he ran straight past one. He nearly got there, but he wasn't able to do so. 9-5 is the scoreline. 4-point lead to the team of Looney Chins. And I mean, look at this kill cam. He tries to go for the knife. He turns around and picks off the kill in the end, but that was a close one. 9-5 though. I mean, it was quite a. It was 5-0 at one stage. I believe it might have even been 6-0. Then he went 7-1. And Immunity need these caps on now with the side swap. Will that make a difference? Will that make a difference?
Well, it definitely could. Both, as you always say, both sides of the map have their advantages and disadvantages. So you can always see one team dominate one half and the other team just come through and at half time just bring that back on certain maps, and it's not always the same sides that are easier as well, just depending on the team's playstyle. Immunity, I believe, seem to enjoy playing the half they're on at the moment a bit more than the half they're on at the first half, which is a definite positive for them because they can start coming back. And with 2 caps already in the first 40 seconds of this match, or this half, it just looks like they are just going to start to put some pressure back on Looney Chins and start their comeback. Yeah,
definitely. I was on board with Fighter for quite a bit there, so I'll jump on board now with the Looney Chin side. We actually did have Buzzard, I believe, maybe going for a cap, maybe Naked as well. And they're just setting up for these caps as well, so it does seem like this this side of the map is definitely a lot more cap hungry for them as Shox picks off a kill and gets another cap. So look at that. It's already tied 9-9, and there's still 3 minutes 40 still on the clock. Immunity have turned things straight around, and Looney Chins now, they need to do what they did in the last half. They need to make something happen. They need to play a little bit of defense, push it up, get a couple caps in, and keep it going in a cycle to just get a couple more caps on the board. One just isn't going to be enough on a map like Freight.
Yeah, that's right. As we see Immunity just close that gap and get another 3 down. So it just looks like Immunity just getting all the kills and just locking the Looney Chins team into that spawn over near the containers. And that's exactly why Immunity are able to just run through the map uncontested at the moment, because the Looney Chins have no control over the mid-map, no control over who crosses their call-outs, and Immunity able to cross in, get the caps, and they're now 2 caps in the lead, and just looking like they're starting to turn up the heat and put the pressure onto Looney Chins.
That is exactly right, with the team of Immunity being up by 3 caps here in the second half of the Blitz on Freight. You have Fight actually getting knifed. Naked trying to stay alive, going to be rotating to the window of rolls. Going to be going over to back to mid connections. We're going to jump aboard with the player that is actually pushing on up, and you're going to have Buzzard being one of them. As you'll see him there, C1, take him out, goes for the second, he'll get that one as well. Nicely done, he's just checking all the angles, but he's going to get taken down in the back, unfortunately enough, as Fighter will get dropped as well. Shocks the last one up for a moment, as he sees one, gets the kill, and will continue to push on down before getting taken down himself. Looney Chins, they're down by a couple of caps, 20 seconds worth of consecutive cap time to be exact, but I mean, from the way Immunity have turned things around, unless they can push up with these kills, they're not going to be going anywhere.
Yeah, that's right. The Looney Chins just unable to get across mid. All the cuts being cut off beautifully by Immunity, or at least they're getting the call-outs, letting their teammates know where they're going, and they're able to just shut down any pushes that they're trying to make. And some beautiful play by Immunity, but Paranoia making sure that his team stays in this one. He tried to take out the double against Shox and Naked. He took out one, unable to take out the second, and we see them go in for a cap there. I didn't see that one go, but Immunity hit back with their own, and still a 3-point difference, and Fighter looks like he's going to go into this spawn trap and maybe a cap of his own.
We'll see what will happen at the end of that, though. Lakey trying to go in for a cap of his own. He managed to take out the players as he jumped straight on that. Fighter will take down Luna. The current score, 15-12, 1 minute on the clock. Buzzard takes down Paranoia. Excite trying to push on down Immunity and just gunning for a couple of more caps here to just put their lead over the top. Luna currently right now try to just push on through into tracks. Just going to be looking around. Immunity get another cap in on the board. 4 caps the difference. 30 seconds worth of consecutive cap time. They can't allow Immunity to score anymore. But one of the Immunity players is there, uncontested, about to score a relay. That is going to be buzzed. That is going to be 4 points. That's going to be just that extra bit of time. 30 seconds. Just not enough.
Yeah, that's right, and Shock's just going ham over near their capture point. He's going to go in for another. No, he's not. He's going to get taken down. But it doesn't matter because Immunity know that they've got this one done as a cap goes through there for Luney Chin. 17-14 with 12 seconds left in the half. Doesn't really look like anyone's in a great position to pick up a final cap. So I think that'll be the final scores. And a good fight back by Luney Chins in this blitz, but not enough to take out Immunity, who just clean swept that series and really dominated in all 3 game types in the end. And they will go on to the grand final to play Curse.
They will. I mean, taking out a clean sweep, 3-0 here in the losers bracket final. They now go on into a continuation series against the team of Curse. They fell against them earlier, 3-1 I believe the scoreline was, and they now will extend into a best of 11. For them to go ahead and take that one back. I'm sure Immunity are gunning for a little bit of payback here. But that's going to be it for this series. Stay tuned. We'll take a short break and we'll be back soon with the grand final of the ASTRO Circuit Season 4 finals between Team Immunity and Curse Australia.